And I'm not going to rest or be satisfied until the leak is stopped at the source, the oil in the Gulf is contained and cleaned up, and the people of the Gulf are able to go back to their lives and their livelihoods.
Technology developed by a Utah company may be used to stop the flow of crude oil.
Now, the people directing operations in the Gulf are asking for help from Cross Marine of American Fork. ABC4's Brent Hunsaker talked with the owner of the Cross Marine project. And what are they saying tonight?
Well, this technology is nothing new. It was actually developed 20 years ago when Cross was called on to help put out some of the oil well fires in Kuwait in the aftermath of the first Gulf War. And Jim Cross believes it can stop the growing environmental disaster now happening in the Gulf.
Crews in the Gulf are now trying to insert what amounts to a straw into the damaged riser pipe. That to try to suck up some of the crude oil that continues to flow. But that won't shut it down.
The Deepwater Horizon team has tried several things to date that just haven't been that effective.
And what they may try next comes from a 2-decade-old design by Cross Marine Projects. They call it an isolation dome.
The technology was there. We were happy to offer it. It matches the dome and the information that we've sent. It's been strengthened slightly, but it's virtually identical.
Different from the earlier box design that failed, the dome would fit over the leak and the oil would then flow to the top of the dome and be pumped to the surface. The dome could also eventually be filled with bentonite or some other material, becoming a hardened cap to seal off the wellhead for good. From Kuwait to the Amazon and closer to home at Lake Powell, Cross has a reputation for taking on difficult problems and finding solutions. Hardly a week goes by when they aren't asked to travel somewhere in the world.
We can't always make that kind of a trip because of our work schedule, but we always offer information and technology that solves the problem.
And that's what Jim Cross is doing in this situation. No red tape, no attorneys, no licensing fees. He's just sharing designs he hopes will do the job.
As with Kuwait, you sometimes have to look beyond the money.
Now, a couple trips that Cross will be making, one to Lake Powell to pull up a couple boats too deep for divers. Then it's on to Iraq, where dozens of ships sunk during the war are still in the Tigris River blocking navigation. That cleanup, he tells me, many times larger than Pearl Harbor. It's a huge undertaking and just the kind of thing that Cross relishes.
Yeah, he's a busy guy.
Yeah.
All right, Brent, thank you.